Welcome back to Car Culture Hub, where passion meets performance and every machine is more than just a car, it's a piece of art. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most breathtaking examples of automotive engineering and designate the 2025 Lamborghini Aventador Roadster. Buckle up, because what you're about to witness is a car that doesn't just drive via it roars, it dazzles, and it dominates. Right off the bat, the first thing you notice about the 2025 Aventador Roadster is the pure aggression in its design. It's a Lamborghini in the most unapologetic way. The moment it pulls up, it commands attention. The signature wedge shape is sharper, cleaner, and more aerodynamically refined than ever. At the front, you're greeted by ultra-sleek LED matrix headlights that slice through the darkness like twin daggers. The angular hood, complete with deep sculpted lines, channels air directly over the body, improving both cooling and downforce. The front bumper is lower and wider, featuring massive air intakes that feed the beast lurking beneath the hood. The car squats low to the ground like a panther ready to pounce, its nose aggressive but precise. The carbon fiber detailing, from the splitter to the vents, reminds you this machine is engineered for performance at the highest level. Even at a standstill, the Aventador Roadster looks like it's moving at 200 miles per hour. Slide around to the side, and the design continues to impress. The profile is sleek and dramatic, enhanced by the Roadster's removable carbon fiber roof panels, which can be detached manually and stowed in the front trunk. This gives you the full open-air supercar experience without compromising structural rigidity. The scissor doors swing upward in classic Lamborghini fashion, a statement that never gets old and never fails to impress. The sharp body lines flow seamlessly into massive rear haunches that house enormous 21-inch forged wheels at the rear and 20-inch ones in the front. The stance is wide and muscular, with every element of the side profile serving a purpose, whether it's air channeling, cooling, or pure aerodynamic efficiency. The side intakes behind the doors are not just dramatic, they're essential for feeding air to the naturally aspirated V12 engine. Move to the rear, and things get even more intense. The back end of the Aventador Roadster is a symphony of aerodynamic function and aggressive beauty. The taillights are razor-thin, Y-shaped LED clusters that look like they were drawn with lasers. The massive rear diffuser, forged in carbon fiber, keeps the car planted even at high speeds. Sitting above it all is an active rear wing that adjusts based on speed and drive mode to optimize downforce or drag when needed. And of course, there's the exhaust, quad-mounted tips that sit high in center, flanked by aggressive heat shields and rear vents. When this car fires up, it doesn't whisper, it screams. The sound alone can send chills down your spine, a deep, primal roar that makes it feel alive. You don't just hear the Aventador, you feel it in your chest. Now, step inside the cabin, and you're greeted by a cockpit that feels like it belongs in a fighter jet. The 2025 Aventador Roadster doesn't just look fast, it feels futuristic. You're surrounded by a mix of premium Alcantara, carbon fiber, and hand-stitched leather. The entire cabin cocoons you, making you feel one with the machine. The flat-bottom steering wheel is thick, leather-wrapped, and perfectly sculpted for control. Behind it sits a fully digital TFT display that changes depending on your selected drive mode, giving you access to real-time performance metrics, gear position, G-forces, and more. In Casa mode, the graphics go full race mode, emphasizing speed and RPMs in bold, bright colors. The center console is a dramatic centerpiece, packed with toggle switches, climate controls, and a red flip-up cover that guards the start button, an ode to the car's raw, theatrical spirit. Pressing that button isn't just starting a car, it's launching an experience. The infotainment system, though not the most cutting-edge by modern tech standards, offers Apple CarPlay, navigation, and a premium sound system from Lamborghini's audio partners. But let's be real, you rarely want to drown out that V12 soundtrack. Storage space is minimal, as expected from a car in this class, but that's not the point. Every inch of this cabin has been engineered with focus, intent, and emotion. It's a place where design meets adrenaline. Speaking of adrenaline, let's talk performance. The 2025 Aventador Roadster continues Lamborghini's proud tradition of naturally aspirated V12 power. It's one of the last of its kind. Under the rear hood sits a 6.5-liter V12 engine producing a staggering 780 horsepower and 720 Nm of torque. No turbos, no hybrids, just pure, naturally aspirated rage delivered to all four wheels via lightning-quick 7-speed independent shifting rod (ISR) Transmission: from 0 to 60 miles per hour, it blasts off in just 2.8 seconds. Keep your foot down, and it'll top out at over 217 miles per hour. The grip is ferocious, thanks to an advanced all-wheel drive system and Pirelli P0 tires specially developed for this monster. The steering is laser-sharp, with rear-wheel steering helping to maneuver at low speeds and improve stability at high ones. Lamborghini's adaptive suspension system constantly adjusts to keep the ride firm yet composed, whether you're carving mountain roads or dominating a track. And with carbon ceramic brakes as standard, you've got all the stopping power you need to keep this beast under control, even when things get wild. There's also the updated LDVA 2.0 Sistema Lamborghini Dinamica Veicolo Additiva, which processes real-time inputs from sensors across the vehicle to adjust everything from torque distribution to aerodynamics. You're not just driving this car, you're orchestrating a symphony of mechanical brilliance. Of course, all this performance doesn't come cheap. The 2025 Lamborghini Aventador Roadster starts at around $560,000. And that's before you start ticking the boxes on Lamborghini's famously extensive customization options. From bespoke interior stitching to exotic exterior paints, carbon trim packages, and forged wheels, your Aventador can be as unique as your fingerprint. Fully loaded models can easily pass the $650,000 mark. But for those who buy an Aventador Roadster, price isn't the point. It's about emotion, presence, and owning a piece of history. This car is more than just a vehicle, it's a dying breed of mechanical artistry in an increasingly digital world. So, what's the final verdict on the 2025 Lamborghini Aventador Roadster? It's raw, it's loud, it's dramatic in every possible way. It doesn't apologize for being excessive, yet it embraces it. In an era where electrification and driver assist features dominate headlines, the Aventador Roadster is a beautiful rebellion. It reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. Every time you get behind the wheel, you're reminded that this isn't just transportation, it's an experience, an emotion, a thrill that stays with you long after the engine goes quiet. If this is truly the final chapter of the Aventador legacy, Lamborghini has written it in fire. That's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Car Culture Hub for more in-depth looks at the world's most exhilarating cars. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you take the roofless V12 experience of the Aventador Roadster, or are you waiting for Lambo's next electrified move?